What up guys, York from AARGH Games here and welcome to Gamiversary. This monthly show celebrates games that we like the most that were released on the month in question. In this October edition, I want to share F.E.A.R with you guys. Did you know F.E.A.R was released on October 18th, 2005? That makes this game 10 years old. For those that don't know, F.E.A.R, or First Encounter Assault Recon, is a survival horror first-person shooter that was developed by Monolith Productions and published by Vivendi. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologise. It's not your typical survival horror that's now known where you have to craft items to survive. It's basically, you have to survive the horror. But yeah. It was eventually ported to the Xbox 360 and the PS3 by Day One Studios. I picked up this title a week after release, got it installed and enjoyed every minute of it. I mainly loved it for the Ring meets John Woo meets Michael Bay style of gameplay. You've got the terrifying apparition of a young girl a la The Ring, mixed with the explosive action of a Michael Bay movie, we all know how he loves those explosions, with slow motion effects from a John Woo film. This combination, in my opinion, is a beautiful balancing act. I remember when I was playing it, I would see in the corner of my eye the shape of a young girl and turn around and see her lunge at me, then vanish completely. Certainly had my heart racing. Unlike other games of that era that had bullet time effects, this game actually incorporated it into the actual storyline and character. I won't go into further detail as I don't want to risk spoiling the game for anyone that hasn't had the pleasure or the chance of playing it yet. If not, why? Go play it, it's fun. I'll point out that some of the animations really do need work, like for example when you holster a weapon and go into hand to hand. It's very rock'em sock'em robots. But other than that, it was a fantastic game and it has an amazing interconnecting storyline with its sequels. But that's for another video. You won't be disappointed in my opinion if you pick up the game and play. I think it's way cheaper now, so you can probably pick it up for like $10 or less, or £10 depending where you are in America. It's cheap, go buy it, go play it, enjoy. But anyway, that is all the time I have for in this episode, so I'm over to you, Dumptruck.
Which of you five would like to play my little game?
Hey Argonauts, it's your pal Dumptruck, and this month I'm wishing a very happy 20th birthday to the crazy sci-fi, psychological horror point-and-click adventure, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. That's quite a mouthful, so from here on out I'll be referring to the game as In Mames.
Painful, but not deadly.
In Mames is based on the award-winning post-apocalyptic short story of the same name published way back in 1967 by Harlan Ellison. So it's sort of a big deal. The story features an evil supercomputer named AM who destroyed humanity. Well, all but 5 people, who AM has made virtually immortal, and has spent the last century torturing with ethical dilemmas such as rape, insanity, paranoia, and genocide, among other things. Dark stuff. To the game, in an attempt to crush their spirits, AM has devised an adventure for each flawed survivor that preys upon their individual weaknesses. To win the game, the player must make choices to convince AM that humans are better than machines because they are capable of redemption.
You son of a bitch.
Let me know
You've
how
cleared
that
my
goes.
mind, but crippled my legs.
Published by Cyberdreams
barely
Interactive
walk.
Entertainment and developed by the Dreamers Guild using their Saga game engine, Harlan Ellison himself led the design team and even did the voice of the mad god AM. This psychological interactive masterpiece was released on Halloween in 1995 for MS-DOS, Mac OS, and Linux. The PlayStation release was, unfortunately, cancelled. PC Master Race! Due to the very adult themes, the game was censored and even whole chapters cut, most notably the Nimdoc chapter, likely due to its Nazi theme, which arguably made the best possible ending of the game much less achievable. With both the developer and the publisher going defunct in 1997, In Mames remained abandonware for years until Night Dive Studios recovered the rights in 2013 and released the game as digital download on both GOG.com and Steam. Thanks, guys. Well, that about covers it for In Mames. Go pick this little gem up right now from the Steam store or over at GOG.com for $5 or $6 US. Before I call it quits, I'd like to take a moment to shout out other important Gamiversaries this month. Happy 25th birthday to the Sega Game Gear. Also, happy 30th birthday to both the Nintendo Entertainment System and its launch title, Duck Hunt. I hate that fucking dog. I have been Dumptruck at AARGH Games, reminding you that now you know, and knowing is half the battle.